Hi guys, I'm Roger Knowles and welcome back to Always Games TV, and I'm joined by the ever gorgeous Tom Simpson. I'm trying to come up with as many intros for you for these videos.
They're getting kind of weird. Please tone it down a tad.
For the forever handsome and lovely and charming Tom Simpson, how are you, sir?
Yeah, I was okay, thank you.
Good, at least for a moment. And we're going to be taking a look at Star Wars, the Battlefront, the multiplayer trailer, which was shown at E3 2015. It's been a busy few days with E3.
Yeah.
And the amount of trailers that we've received is kind of a bit overloading. But like I said, we're trying to pick out certain games that we're been looking forward to, or which catches our eye and intrigues us. So unfortunately we can't do a video on every single game that gets shown, but we're going to try and cover as much as we can in a short period of time in our busy schedules of our lives. But yeah, so next up, Star Wars multiplayer. How excited are you? So yeah, we already discussed this in the co-op Star Wars Battlefront video, but you'll be thinking about picking it up on PS4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I probably will as well, in all honesty. Like I said, I might pick up on PC further down the road, maybe when it comes a little bit cheaper.
The reason why I'm going to get it on PS4 is because there's more friends on PS4. I mean, I've got friends on my PC, but
they're not always on mine, I find.
No.
More of my friends are online on the PS4 than are on the PC. But anyway, so we always go really down and we're not on PC. Anywho, we'll kick on with the trailer. So, without further ado, let's start it up. So, did you actually see this trailer when it was released?
I think I saw it the day after, maybe.
So, this was it shown during the EA conference, I believe? First off, I set on Hoth, bud.
I know.
It's set on Hoth.
Can I just say, is the Star Wars weapons based on... Because it's when Star Wars was created, it was quite a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Were they based slightly on World War II weaponry?
They were based on actual real-world weapons, yeah. I do actually have a book which actually lists off the weapons they were based upon.
You can say that one looks a bit like an MP44.
It could very well possibly be.
Don't know why I know that.
So let's kick in. So we've got ATS ATATs, should I say, coming in, and ATSTs. Now the mission for this one is basically for the Empire to get the ATATs as close to the base as possible for them to destroy the shield generators, which then basically ends the map, ends the round, and the Empire would win. The Rebels have to stop the Imperials getting as close and destroy the ATATs.
I shouldn't really compare it to Battlefield, but it sort of feels a bit like the Rush game mode.
But you can't. I don't think you can avoid comparing to those, because one is created by DICE and EA, and obviously it's using the same engine as well.
It's not a bad thing. It's pretty cool.
Look at that! You can see where the footprints are in the snow. That's lovely little things like that.
There's a pickup. Is that a
Okay, so there is special weapons which you can collect on the map, which will be extremely useful on certain vehicles which will appear. Now, what are your first thoughts, Tom, when you're seeing this?
It looks good.
It looks really, really good. So jetpack there again. We saw that in the co-op video. So whether or not that is a upgrade or a class specific, I'm not entirely sure. And here we go. This is the pickup that he grabbed, and boom. That's really satisfying.
Really good, yeah.
So this is a defend point. I wonder if that's a spawn point like in the original Battlefront.
It could be, actually, yeah. It could be like...
You can see the red one now just on the right-hand side of the screen. So you can see somebody on the Imperial side actually not controlling the attack, but controlling the aiming of the attack. Because it is on rails, is that correct?
The attack moves itself. You can control its weapons, and by the looks of it, orbital bombardments.
Okay, so we've got snow speeders coming in now. And we've got X-Wings and TIE Fighters as well as the snow speeders, which is quite amazing. The actual skies above the battle are going to be quite hectic.
They're going to be pretty full, yeah. And then you've even got the larger spaceships in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether there'll be any interaction between them, apart from the orbital bombardments.
I think they're probably just going to be in bombardments. Oh, you can see, there goes a snow speeder. There's so much going on screen. This is ridiculous. Obviously, the hook up here is from the Empire Strikes Back.
Just like when you did it on Star Wars Battlefront 2.
So is that a percentage meter there? Like 93? Nah, I can't remember. Well, it says 93 above it. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know. It was a bit quick for me. I like the fact that you can switch at any point between third and first person, in or out of vehicles. It looks pretty good.
What I like with the flying as well, it's not like the jets within Battlefield where they were so fast it became ridiculous. Whereas these are a little bit slower. I like it. The pacing of it just feels a little bit more... It gives you a chance to be able to react to movement.
I don't know, that X-Wing seems to be going really quick at certain points.
Now this bit, I love this bit.
I'd be dead.
Yeah, I think I'd probably made it about 10 metres into that canyon and I'd been gone. So have we look here. So above the attack there, it says 72.
That'll be its health, yeah.
Yeah.
It's attack, so I'm guessing that's the percentage of health you need to knock out before it'll fall over and faceplant.
Also, we can see here a different species as well. This is actually the same species of which Greedo was in the New Hope.
He nearly got killed by a flying... what's it called?
Oh, we've got a shield come up. Oh, to protect you from aerial bombardment. That's quite cool.
Is that like a Gungan shield?
They look a bit like a Gungan shield. We won't mention them, because we don't want to see Jar Jar pop up. And then...
Oh.
Yeah, you're not going to last long, are you? So we can see the element of the heroes which will pop in, which was certainly a signature thing from the original Battlefront.
That's really cool.
Just basically mowing his way through.
I wonder how much health the heroes are going to have.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see how long, whether or not it's like a time or a health situation.
If you've got, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 snipers on your team and they all shoot him in the head, what's going to happen?
Now, my personal opinion, that was a much better trailer compared to the co-op.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was really awesome.
It was set up, but it was really good.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt that we're not on the fence about picking this game up. We'll be grabbing this game pretty much at launch. Cannot wait to get my hands on it, and I can't wait to see more of it. And I think also the situation, because there isn't a single player aspect to it, or a main campaign, there's nothing to spoil by seeing footage of this game. If you know what I mean. Whereas in other games, such as like maybe Uncharted or what else have we got? I'm trying to think of other games that we've seen. Fallout as well. We don't. There's elements of it that we don't want to see because there's such a vast story, and we just don't want that to be ruined. Whereas because this is pure multiplayer, we just want to see more of it and consume as much as we can.
Now, if we go back to the original Battlefront and Battlefront 2, in that game there was a lot of bots to fill the scene up. Do we know how many players are going to be in?
That's a really good question. I'm thinking, is it 40v40, is it?
40v40?
I'm thinking 40v40.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
Game, yeah.
I thought we'll double check that now. I'm going to Google it.
Now, the reason why they may not have included bots is it could be the player count.
Could very well be. I'm just going to quite quickly Google this.
The battles may be so full of activity you just might not need any bots.
Right, so yeah, looking at Google, actually, it's saying something around about 40 player cap. So no, it's not 40v40. I've got 40 in my head, but it might be 20v20. But there will be variant of different modes which will have different player count as well.
I suppose it'll suit the maps.
Yeah.
You don't want too many people.
I did find that a little bit with Battlefield when it was a bit too many people on the map. It was a bit too overwhelming.
I remember on the PC version when you had 128 people in one tiny little map.
It was too much. I'm a terrible shot anyway, so I needed a bit of time to sort of prepare and then die. But yeah, no, I absolutely loved that trailer. It was amazing. Thank you so much, Tom, for joining me once again.
No problem.
And you'll see us on the Hoth Battlefield, laying with our face down in the snow. You can follow Tom on Twitter at
Outcast Reaver, and
you can follow me at The Geek Keeper. Don't forget to follow Always Games TV on Twitter as well, which is at Always Games TV. Like our Facebook page, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Every little bit helps for us, and don't forget to check out our website, which is www.alwaysgamestv.com, and we will see you in the next E3 video.